Yo.
Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Hai, Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. We are going to do a summarize of the journey of our event that has been conducted. We are students from Business Management from section AB6.39. Our team members consist of 5%, which is me, Muhammad Zamir Zakwan bin Zumi, and then Muhammad Arif Iqbal bin Ahmad Sufi, Muhammad Aaron Iskandar bin Azmi, Muhammad Rafizi bin Rashid, and lastly is Syed Arifin bin Syed Buhari. Before that, we already planned to do a drawing competition, but it does not really get the objective of the event. So we sit back together and brainstorm with the support from our lecturer, which is Madam Hasnira, and we managed to came out a treasure hunt activity. This event was supposed to be held on 4th of October, but we have faced several issues, so we postponed it to 6th of October. On the day of the event, we started at 12 afternoon and ended roughly at 3 in the evening. In the early of the event, I delivered a small talk about preserving the nature by reducing the plastic bag following the treasure hunt activity. Okay, so the objective of this event is, firstly, to get the audience awareness about the importance of preserving the nature by reducing the plastic usage, and then to spread information about why plastic pollution happens and how to prevent it. The third one is to increase the understanding on the benefits of tote bag over a plastic bags. And then lastly, treasure hunting games will help to increase the students' interest to start practice preserving nature activities.
So I'm going to talk about the challenges. As usual, everything that we do must have challenges that we have to overcome. We have also experienced many challenges and obstacles since we are doing this event offline on campus. There are many problems that we have to face, such as the place where we want to do the event, which is the foyer, being the place where other students also want to do the event. So at the time, our event clashed with another event, and our event was also delayed by a few hours due to the clash that occurred. Not only that, but we also need to share and divide the space into two parts for our event with other event there. Therefore, the space for us to do the event is quite narrow and difficult for us to play the game that we provide. As a result of the narrow space for us to play game, we came up with the idea of playing games elsewhere on campus and only using the foyer for speeches and awarding prize to the victor. Another issue we have is that we expected ATAP to provide financial support, but we did not. Regrettably, because the event did not match the requirement for having a large number of students participate. Because of that, we have to cut back on a couple of the stuff we had to purchase to do this event for reduced costs. Next, the difficulty of finding an empty classroom to play game is also one of the challenges we go through. This is because the game we made, which is Hangman, needs to use a class and need a whiteboard to start the game. One of the reason the class is full is because we did the event on Tuesday, and at the time, many classes we were used for learning. As a result, we need to go check at the empty classes on what one by one for us to play game. Apart from facing challenges in finding a place and so on, we also have challenges in terms of participation. It is difficult for us to get the participation of most of the students from other section. This is because each of them has their own event and some of them may have learning classes. And lastly, we also have a problem with late arrival of participants. Our event need all participants to assemble before the game begins, and those people some people arrive late, forcing us to start the event after its scheduled time. Next.
Alright, so moving on to the next slide, which is the advantages. The advantages of the organizations. So first of all, it creates bond between each other in the organization. And next, marketing for the product tote bag itself by Artetotebag, and increase the growth of sales. And last is spread recognition of the company.
So next, the advantages to the community. So first is spread awareness of the harm to the nature caused by plastic usage. Second is attract interest to all fashion natural friendly games like cocoling. Third is understand benefit of tote bag which is reusable and much safer for the nature. Fourth is create good bonds among teammates to complete tasks given. Creates a community that united in the effort of preserving nature. And the last one is spread the ideas about alternative way to reduce plastic usage.
Okay, next is the advantages to other stakeholders. The advantages to other stakeholders are such as gain experience on the conducting an event, increase knowledge and skills to manage an event, get the ideas of overcoming challenge and that will be faced when conducting event in future, and lastly increase teamwork, skills bonding with team members.
Alright, so for experiences, for me, the thing that I have learned uh, from this event is we need to be prepared for rain, and even when it is sunny. So the reason I mention this is because we never know what will happen on the day of the event. So in order to be ready for the worst case situation, so make sure you have all the details before we put the plan in the right place. So for instance, before the event begins, we need to check our venue to make sure the place that we close, the place that we chose is suitable and safe for others. To ensure that our event runs properly, we must have a backup plan in contrast to that. We practiced our event before it actually took place to make sure everything would go according to plan. Before the real event started, we discussed a lot of topics, including how to attract people and keep our event from becoming boring. A week prior to the start of the actual event, we made preparations. Besides, I have learned what the teamwork is all about. So when we work as a team, we must have a good communication, and every choice you make makes you. So therefore, I feel very lucky to have this kind of bond of each teammates because of their understanding and helpful to make it easier to achieve something as a team. But of course, we are not perfect, and sometimes they must have a slight misunderstanding and miscommunication, even the work is divided fairly. Lastly, I'm so grateful that I'm surrounded by good people and having a great life experience once more. Right.
Okay, from my experience and perspective, all I can say that the event that we organized went smoothly as there is no issue that I personally faced. Despite working in a team, it was my first time managing an event. Therefore, it gave me fresh experience. I had to believe that I need to do it properly. And it also gave me courageous that I needed to manage my because I managed a checkpoint on my own. Managing this event does give me more confidence and it is enjoyable. And I hope in the future that I can take part in a wider variety of events.
Okay, for me, I have to admit that organizing this event has taught me a lot about event management. I would also like to thank the friend involved in managing this event because without them, this event would not run smoothly. Not forgetting the lecturer who I respect, Madam Hasnira Balazim, for giving us the opportunity to do this event. The event we manage is also relatively large event that involve other people as participants. Here, I also learned that there are ways involved in organizing an event, such as setting goals and objectives, creating a budget, assembling a team, choosing a location and date, creating event branding, organizing the schedule, and securing sponsor, exhibitor, and speaker. Finally, decide which technology tools to use. In addition, I discovered that every issue and difficulty needs a solution. This is due to the fact that our event likewise face numerous difficulties due to conflicting events, location, and scheduling limits. Therefore, we must effectively resolve the issue. And thank you once again to everyone involved directly or indirectly in this event. I will remember the memory of managing this task and bring this knowledge out if one day I will manage an event again.
Alright, so what I have learned from this event. So firstly, the most important factor in achieving a successful event is to have a strong and compatible team. Effective teamwork can offer greater productivity and creativity, especially when we are brainstorming on what event that we are going to run. Okay, the team and I work cooperatively and efficient throughout the whole event process, which in turn had a positive impact on the development of the event up until the day of the event. And then also I willingly to be a speaker for this event, which I delivered a simple speech to the audience regarding our topics. It really helps me break through my anxiety and fear, where I managed to completely give a talk in front of several audience. It really put back my self confidence into another level. Furthermore, problem occurs when we plan. Okay, but in this one case, there is another company organizer having an event in the same day and time. So I managed to arrange the place so that we can share the venue, as we do not use only one venue for the whole event. It shows that even we are in a critical situation, which is the next day is the event day, but I can manage to cooperate with the other company to complete our event. So that's all from me.
So, what are my reflection after completing this event? Honestly, this is my first experience of conducting an event. I had to agree that without the participation of my team members, this event can be achieved. Most importantly, my lecturer, Madam Hasnira Matlazim, for giving us the opportunity to make this event realistic. Without the guidance and information from Madam Hasnira, we would be struggled to complete this particular project. Personally, I have gained so much from this event. Especially, I learned how to conduct an event, the important steps to conduct an event, and managing the event to the end. So, as we conducting this event, we face many challenges while planning and conduct this event, which it has given me confidence and knowledge to face this kind of situation in future. Most importantly, to achieve any task in a group, teamwork is the most crucial part. I'm glad that my teammates has given full commitment to conduct this event. My leadership skill has improved while working together with teammates and organizing this event, where we had to manage everything to the end. Without forgetting, my classmates also helped us a lot. I appreciate all their opinion, ideas and guidance. As the end, nothing but grateful to Allah Subhanahu wa Taala for giving everything progress smoothly and for giving me the strength and ability to complete this project.
So here are the sum up of the videos for our event. So enjoy.
It is all from me. Thank you.